Now we have a solid video game that covers the Grindhouse genre, and it goes by the name of Wet. First of all, the title simply refers to wet work assassination, as the game's intro really wants to make sure you're aware of. Second, this game is also heavily cinematic, which I don't have a problem with, but some of those elements really clash in a way that doesn't fit in with the gameplay. Thirdly, I can't be too critical on the story because, while it's bland, nobody watches Grindhouse films for the story anyway. And speaking of story, the main character is Ruby Malone, a dark-haired, whiskey-drinking, cold-blooded fixer, voiced by Eliza Dushku, and she is tasked with obtaining a briefcase containing a human heart in order to save the life of a powerful and wealthy gang lord named William Ackers. Once the deal is complete, she returns to her hideout with her payment in hand, and 1 year later, Ackers returns to her for a new job. He asks Ruby to find his son in Hong Kong, whom he believes to have fallen into a crowd of, as he puts it, undesirables. But this turns out to be a trap, as the Ackers who hired her was really an imposter and rival of the real man. From there, everything goes south, and Ruby goes to settle the score with a lot of blood, bullets, and decapitations. True to the spirit of Grindhouse, the entire game has a film grain filter and a reddish-brown hue on everything. There are also a lot of drive-in movie ads that play every so often, which interrupt things a bit, but the soundtrack that plays during the fight scenes makes for a really good tone setter. There are three main types of gameplay. You attack waves of enemies and move on to the next, the same thing but in an intense mode where everything is red, black, white, and cel-shaded, and quick-time fight scenes which sadly serve as boss fights. Over the course of the game, it gets extremely repetitive, but strangely, it was so addicting to play that I really didn't mind so much. Shooting enemies is best done while jumping, sliding, and wall running because manual aiming can be very frustrating. While she's performing these acrobatics, Ruby will automatically target one enemy while you manually shoot another. It's a very well-designed mechanic, but it feels a bit like Max Payne 3, where it looks cool when you do it the first time, but in Wet you'll be doing it all the time, so the effect will wear off as quickly as it came. You can also buy upgrades for weapons and abilities, but only after you finish a battle, which is okay, but the ability to replay levels normally without having to worry about the quote-unquote points count would have been a big plus. Ruby's not a very likable character, and the villains are over-the-top and cartoonish, which again is true to the genre, despite the fact that the voice acting could have been better. Some of the other voice actors include Malcolm McDowell, Kim May Guest, and James Tsai, and that's pretty cool, but I feel their delivery needed improvement. If they're not going to take it seriously, then why not go all the way with it? Make us laugh or feel intimidated or something. I will say that it strongly succeeds in delivering the feel and tone that it works so hard to achieve, but there are just too many flaws. I do kinda like this game though. It's a mixed bag of fun and bad things, so if you're a sucker for Grindhouse, I guess you'll like this game, but if you're just in it for a simple gaming experience, then I'd say give it a skip.
Help me! I can't feel my legs! Oh fuck! I can't feel my legs! I can't feel my fucking leg! You bitch! You fucking bitch! You're gonna leave me? You fucking bitch!
You should have stopped at I can't feel my legs.